it's Maddie here. Dr. Jeff is on holidays this week, so it's just me today. But this week we're going to be talking about vertigo. So if you or anyone you know has had vertigo, you know just how uncomfortable and even sometimes debilitating it can be. People who have vertigo often describe the sense to be like the world is tilting, like they're off balance, like they're being pulled in one direction, and like everything around them is just spinning. So the definition of vertigo is basically that the feeling of you or the world around you is spinning. So vertigo is usually caused by a problem in your inner ear. So here I have a diagram of the inner ear, and blown up here we have three semicircular canals. So these are deep in your inner ear, and these semicircular canals contain something called canalith particles, the small little dots. These canalith particles are basically calcium crystals, and their role is to sense your head's position and its rotation relative to gravity. So they're there to tell your brain the position that your head is in. So what can happen is one of these canalith particles can become dislodged, and it can move to another part of your inner ear. So when these canalith particles are somewhere else in your inner ear, it can cause the signals to your brain to get all mixed up, and they're not used to being there. So your brain is getting the wrong signals from the wrong place of your inner ear, thinking that your head is in a different position than it might be, and that's why you feel really dizzy and like everything around you is spinning, because you have signals that are being sent to your brain in the wrong way. So some signs and symptoms of vertigo, as I mentioned before, the feeling of dizziness is a very common one. This can lead to nausea and vomiting. You can also get headaches, or you can even get lightheadedness. You can also get tinnitus, which is the ringing of your inner ear. And then something else that is a little less common is random jerking eye movements. So if you suspect that you have vertigo, or you're suffering from similar symptoms to what I mentioned previously, you can always come in here and our chiropractors can assess you, and they can determine if you do in fact have vertigo or not. If you do, they will probably send you home with a list of exercises similar to the ones that I have here. So one of the most common prescribed exercises that you can take home with you to help fix the vertigo and get those canalith particles back in place in your inner ear, this one is the Brandt-Daroff exercises. So to start, you turn your head to one side about 45 degrees, flop down onto the bed, hold this position for about 30 seconds or until the dizzy feeling disappears, sit back up, and then repeat on the other side. So if you have any questions about anything we talked about today, you can give us an email at jgoldsworthy@goldsworthywellness.com, and be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it and share it with your friends. If you have any suggestions or other questions that you want answered in a future video, you can email us as well or send us a message on Facebook. And as always, here at Goldsworthy Wellness, we got your back.